brisita saliendo de la vaporera.
Oh, wow. Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're hanging out in the pueblo, the village, the town of Ixil Yucatan Mexico. And I'm hanging out with my really good friends, David, Pedro, and a few other friends that I, met here for the first time. And we're just, joining the party. We're joining the community for a giant festival party gathering that they're having here. And I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, what are they celebrating? Well, it just so happens that, this was shot the same day as Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday. So for some of you guys, you guys already know that, Mexico is a very Catholic country. People celebrate, a lot of the Catholic holidays and festivities and all that stuff. So with that being said, even though we are in a Mayan village, predominantly, Mayan culture out here, again, if you know the history, there's a lot of, just influence, from the Catholic Church and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, well, not only do they embrace a lot of that culture, but they also created their own culture as well and have their own festival and their own parties and their own everything. So, again, this was shot on Fat Tuesday of 2024, and we are out here just celebrating alongside with the rest of the community. And we were invited again by some really good friends, and again, by the way, anyone and everyone is invited. If you're ever out here, you can come to the village anytime you want, but you can also come and enjoy a lot of the other festivities and fun that they have going on all the time. Again, this is just 30 minutes from Merida, on the way to the beach. So it's in between, the northern part of the city and the beach. So it's really not that hard to get to, and you probably will drive through here if you're heading to the beach or heading from the beach to the city. But with that being said, so in today's episode, again, I shot all this while I was having a lot of fun, and what we're going to be doing is that I'm just going to be narrating as we go along, and just showing you guys and trying to explain a little bit more about everything that's happening out here. And in between the scenes, there's some scenes in which I talk, and I get to show you guys more of what's going on out here live.
Otra parte del carnaval que se llama
ya vamos. Gracias. So again, there's going to be moments in time where I'm just going to pause, what I'm saying, and I'm just going to allow the audio from the actual video to, basically, show you, and you can listen along and have some fun, with everything that's going on, because again, there's a lot always going on out here, and this is a side of Mexico that maybe a lot of you guys don't really get to see or experience. And if you really want to, immerse yourself out here in the culture and, what it is to, live like a Mexican, well, this is all part of the deal. And that's just, the reality of it. Now, I know for a lot of you guys out there in the audience, you guys, would love to experience, this kind of fun and these kind of adventures. And for some of you guys, this might seem very intimidating. So this is why I'm showing you guys, firsthand, what it's really like to, to be out here, and to be out here as a foreigner, and how friendly and awesome everybody really is. As you guys are about to see right now, I'm about to get kidnapped by the village.
10 pesos, 15 pesos, o le pintaste.
Oh,
Money.
hey, money.
Dólares.
No, más. ¿Qué quieres? Oh man. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what exactly was all that and what exactly happened there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know. I asked Christian, she doesn't know. I know I should have probably, inquired a little bit more as to, what they did to me there and what was going on there and why they do this to other people in the festival. But again, when you're out here, a lot of times it's just, you got to go with the flow and have fun and enjoy it. As you can see there, there's another victim, and this guy's probably like a big prominent dude in town. And again, he cannot wait to get, I guess, baptized. That's the way I was calling it. When me and my other friends, were colorized, by that, I guess, red dirt with some chili in it. I don't know exactly what it is, but again, it's some concoction that they made up, and again, it's you're one of them, if they do that to you. So basically, I guess like the whole idea is that what they do is they just go around the town, randomly kidnapping people, and again, it's just a show. It's just a fun, game that they're playing, with everybody that is, there for the fun. But yeah, they basically kind of like kidnap you, and then they ask for a donation, and then they go on ahead and they rub your belly with that concoction, which I'm guessing is just, some red dirt mixed with some water and, maybe a little chili in there, just to, make it fun. Yeah, ya me agarraron ya.
¿Qué te pasó?
Me cogieron con, no sé.
¿Cómo pasó?
Porque está viendo una banda de indios ahí, ellos. Y entonces como están pidiendo como propina, dinero, algo así. Y entonces me pusieron... Lo grabé, I got it on camera. Ahora. ¿Quieres? No. Aguántame aquí un
No, es fichero, pero no puedo.
You know what's so funny? It's a Polish polka. It's the same music.
Yeah.
¡Salud!
Hello.
I don't know.
No, so I guess they're baptizing people and asking for a donation. Yeah, they got a bunch of people. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get your ass. Yeah. So get ready. Yeah, well, they come. They're coming. So they lasso you, and then, well, you'll see. Get ready. They'll lasso you, and then they're gonna ask you for a donation.
¿Pero qué es lo que le pusieron?
Tierra, creo, no sé, tierra roja. Baptized, huh?
I hope that comes out.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
That's pepper. I can feel it burning right through my skin.
Yeah, no, same here.
I got a hot belly button.
Esa es tierra roja.
Yeah, it's just red dirt. Yeah. Como te ponen the infield on a baseball stadium, in this part of the village is where everyone started to gather at the beginning of the festival. So this is probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take. And, that's when everything just started to, get fun. I'm sure that they were getting ready for the festivities, even before that. But, around the time that we showed up was around like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon, give or take. And, everyone was just starting to gather here. And, again, start the dance, start the music, start the kidnapping, and all the festivities that go along with the actual festival. Through the episode, you're gonna see that eventually this spreads out. They're gonna have like a parade, and they're gonna have a little rodeo, and they're gonna have all kinds of things. But right now, everyone's just starting to get marinated and start getting ready to really, really enjoy the show. And so again, they first thing they do is that they go around and they asking for a donation. They kind of baptize you. Then they start baptizing you again, by, giving you some alcohol. I have no idea what that was, but it was good. I think it was probably some mezcal, not quite sure. But again, as you guys can see, all you have to do, anyone, okay, can just show up, under the queen, because that's who that is. That's the queen of the parade, the queen of the festival. And, she will go on ahead and baptize you as well. So she's just, go on, and giving everybody a little shot of mezcal, and me included. Again, it's encouraged, for everyone to do this. At first I was a little apprehensive. I was like, man, should I go down there? But basically, the people that were in the village, were just like basically pushing me and forcing me to go out there. And look at that, there's David. So David out there is a very beloved individual out there in the village, because Pedro Tech, which is the guy that you're seeing right there, with the glasses, he is like a main figurehead in the village, and he's always kind of like helping out with organizing events and organizing things. And this past year, David was Santa Claus, and he came out there dressed as Santa Claus, and was giving gifts to the kids, and doing all kinds of really cool community events. And again, when you come out here, it's up to you whether or not you want to embrace all this cultural immersion or not. So for David, and Rebecca, they love, to again participate in all these events. And again, right now, all we're doing is that we're celebrating, the festival of, I don't know what this is, I'm not gonna lie, and I know I should have looked it up a little bit more, but I don't think that's really matters exactly what it is that we're celebrating here. It's more about the fact that, well, this is a common theme and a common thing throughout the villages of Mexico. And it's all about again, and having fun, embracing life, and just going with the flow, and not worrying too much about anything except again, having fun and enjoying yourself. And there you go, let's go for it again. Let's just keep enjoying ourselves. And I hope you guys are so far enjoying my narration of all this fun and festivities. So again, we're gonna be moving on from this section of the party. This is just like, again, where the party started, where the music is playing, where everyone is, like I said, getting marinated and getting ready to really enjoy the rest of the festivities that are gonna go on throughout the rest of the evening. Excelente, yeah, man. You want two of these, or or you want?
Two,
Okay.
we're gonna get a monster.
Or do you want a monster?
No,
Nah, too
I
much.
gotta drive. You know, I'll drink. I'll be soft, and I come in. If I was walking, it'd be a different story. Be passed out in the bush in a couple hours.
Saludos. Hey, 2 chelitas. Yeah. ¿A cuánto? 52. Okay. All right, yeah, 25 each. All right.
Oh, I paid him 20.
Oh, hold on. Let's crack them open. Oh, well, at least clean them up just in case.
You know, I said. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Saluda. Esa es la tuya. Salud. All right. Sí. En inglés, en español, como quieran.
Buena fiesta.
Sí, buenísima. Hey, salud.
You're all involved in that one.
The dinosaur.
Look at this one over here. It's a little baby dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. Got a baby dinosaur there. Saludos. Dejo my drink. Hey. Thank you.
In London, they have.
But see,
They take pictures. And all the protesters get dressed up.
the real beauty of everything that goes on out here is the fact that everything is family oriented, family friendly. It doesn't matter what your age is, everyone is invited and included. And basically, when you're out here, if you're living in this village, if you're part of the community, you can already figure out, it doesn't matter if you're in the younger age group, you're hanging out with, the young kids, straight out of elementary school or middle school. Once you're in high school and things like that, and you're in another age group, again, you're hanging out with your friends and buddies and, having that kind of fun. And then as you grow older, well, again, you can probably be like, the head, mascot or the head dude, that's involved, with the festivities. And it's just, a lot of, innocent fun more than anything else. And this is something that I really love about, living out here. The fact that things like this are just a constant thing. And, as, I live here, I get to really embrace and get to be immersed in the culture as well. Coming from the U.S. and growing up in the U.S., you already know, sometimes things like this, they're not, open and available for everybody. Small towns and villages, in the U.S. might have things like this, but they're basically, closed to outsiders. You got to be a part of the community and part of the whole situation to really, partake on all the fun that's going on out here. But when it comes to, villages and the way things are done out here in Mexico, it's basically open to anyone and everyone. And especially in a place like the Yucatan and right here, which is Ixil, which is, again, right off the beach. It's in a touristy area and things like that. They don't really get that many tourists out here, but whenever tourists do come out here, they are definitely embraced. And again, you don't have to be a tourist. You know, me and my friend David and the others that were there, you know, we actually come out here, you know, quite often. And it's just, you know, eventually, you know, once you make it once or twice out here, you know, you're part of the community, you're part of the fun. I'm sure you guys are noticing, you know, that David, you know, a few times, you know, he's already gotten extra loud cheers, you know, because, you know, it's funny because some people don't even know him as David. They just call him Santa Claus, you know, because that's, you know, what they know him as. And, you know, my other friends, you know, that are out here, well, you know, again, they partake and they embrace the community in their own way. And it's a beautiful thing to see, you know, everyone just, again, embrace what it is to live out here in Merida, in the Yucatan. And it's up to you whether you want to hang out in expat-only enclaves or just hang out with expats and nobody else. Or, you know, you can come out here and, you know, be part of the community. And it doesn't have to be this community. Remember, this is just one village, the village of Ixil. But you guys know, you know, we go to other villages, you know, throughout the Yucatan, you know, and I'm going to be showing you more and more of that as I film more and more episodes. I'm going to be showing you so much more of, you know, the wonderful life that we live out here. And this is just one event, one day. So another reason why I like to present the videos the way that I do, and I like to keep it as raw as possible and not edit too much, is because I really want to show you, you know, how much fun and, you know, how real things are out here. And that, you know, again, it's not edited down to the point where, you know, you don't know if it's happening for real or not. I like to really show you exactly how things are out here, and not just in this video but all my videos. And so I might be stumbling about here, you know, with my narration as I'm just basically you know, walking around, you know, walking through the crowd, showing you guys, you know, what it is, you know, to have some fun out here, to sing and to dance and to, you know, again, enjoy the festivities with everybody else. And you know, I really do hope that, you know, once you do move out here to Mexico, that you are one of the people that really gets to enjoy and embrace, you know, the culture out here exactly the way that we're embracing it. Again, so those tacos that we're eating right there, those are free. You know, basically, you know, Christian, you know, was walking around, you know, and they gave her some tacos, and they asked her how many. And she just got a bunch of tacos from me, David, and herself, and we're eating free tacos. So right there, that's our really good friend Pedro, the one that we were talking to you guys about earlier. And you know, he's a main instrumental guy in helping the village out, helping other villages out. You know, a lot of Mayan villages that, you know, basically need help. And you know, there's a lot of again, foreigners, expats out there that want to help in one shape, form, or another. And this, you know, he's a guy that basically connects people to help help each other out. So as you guys can see there, he's giving away a bunch of toys, you know, to the kids. It's about spreading joy and having fun and enjoying, you know, ourselves. It's just, again, it's a giant party, it's a giant festival, and well, you know, we got free tacos and alcohol, and so, well, the kids want toys and candy, and that's it. So, you know, some people donate, you know, toys and candy, other people donate beers, other people donate tacos, and it's just like a fun family affair. And so, as you guys can see, it doesn't matter who you are, you know, everyone is getting baptized. Yeah, I got one too. Look. You've been baptized, you know. Okay. And everyone's having fun, you know, even the dogs, you know, even the animals. It's just it's such a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, for me, it's a magical moment, you know, to be able to, you know, share, you know, all this with you guys, because you know, I had like the time of my life. You know, the day that I filmed this was probably one of the funnest, most amazing days that I've had out here, and I really look forward to, you know, showing you guys so much more of this, you know, as again the year goes on, and so on and so forth. You know, not only are we doing you know, the interviews and all the other content that we're making out here, but when I show you what life is like out here, it's things like this that I want to show you, things that you're probably not going to be able to see on any other YouTube channel.
De saber no tiramos el platito de los tacos.
¿De como tamales?
I thought it was a tamale pot if I ever saw one.
So esto es una chalupa.
No, está la que atiende.
Agua, no la buena.
Ah.
Off the street.
No, they were, because like the guy ran out of plates, so we were just so everybody
Be
has
careful
to,
because it's really hot.
and then put in the sauce. No, okay. Put a little sauce on there. Okay, bueno, go ahead, tuyo.
Oh,
They're good?
yeah.
Ábrame el mío porque tengo una mano. Espérate. Oh, espérate. I got it. Oh, it's hot.
Chef.
Asiéntalo ahí.
Mama the chef.
Está caliente.
Pues sí, está saliendo de la vaporera.
Needs a little spice. Right here.
No. Oh, wow. Tan riquísimo. Oh, this is really good.
Creamy in the middle.
Aguántame. Aguas que se va a partir, se va a caer.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back to my truck because I left my phone.
Aunque sea, mira, aunque sea por la botella. You want another one? No, una más. Ah, muchas gracias. Mira, ahí tiene para ¿cómo se llama? Para la donación. Para...
Buy some more.
Oye, mira, salud.
Salute, my friend.
Salud. No, todavía tiene la cerveza ya. Es que yo me la tomo muy rápido, tú sabes. Que tengo mucha sed.
You're contestant number one.
Are you new friends?
Yeah, man.
Ah, this is wonderful.
Yeah, man.
This is wonderful.
The best.
We make friends wherever we go.
Yeah.
We have that friend here in the shield.
That's right.
Right. Everybody's my friend.
This is the best town in the world.
Yeah, man. Ya estamos buscando terreno para mudarnos para acá ya. Sí.
And I watch your videos on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. Fuck yeah. Well, now you'll be in it.
Before I moved to Mérida like 2 años.
Oh, awesome. There you go. All right.
So that's fucking awesome.
There you go, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Before you had I think you got a truck. Or you used to do it on a bicycle and then you got a truck.
Yeah. I got the truck in the shop now, so you know I'm back on foot again. So.
See, I take some of your advice. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Dos
fuck
años.
yeah, man. That's awesome, man. Hells yeah. Look at that. You guys drinking or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the
Oye,
kid.
pues, otra cervecita más puede.
Órale, ¿cómo no?
Yeah, para mi amigo.
Dale una Melvin.
I mean, they were giving him for free, but I want to give him a little something. Give him at least 10 pesos or something. No, mira, ahí tiene. Ahí para. Dale, aunque sea, para que compre más. Ya, porque vaya, porque te la, sí, porque te la vamos a tomar todas, coño, para que tengan ahí, just so they can buy more beer since we're drinking all their beer, so. There you go. Ahora sí. Yeah. Hey, salud, man. Salud. Así es.
One picture with you. Wait, when did I?
Así, así.
Drinking too.
¿Y tú no tomaron?
No, ya tomé para allá. Gringueando.
Ya tú sabes.
Gringueando. ¿Qué pasó, Pepe? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde estamos?
All right. Let's get back to the party, right? Let's go. Creo que van a dar la vuelta, no sé. Pero quiero grabar. Quiero refresco. ¿No lo compraste?
Yo fui por uno de fresa y no hay. Voy a cruzar acá a ver si hay.
Ok. Sí, David está esperando allá.
Mira, ven. El río saluda.
Ay, qué bueno.
Another thing I love about life out here is the fact that, there are, a bunch of stray animals everywhere. Now, I know everyone has their opinion on that situation, but as you guys can see, the animals, well, they're part of the community as well. Like if you see a dog with a collar, even though they might be loose, out and about in the community, trust me, he has a home. Trust me, everyone knows who he is and who he belongs to. And if they don't belong to anyone in particular, well, they belong to everybody. So again, you've already seen, and you're gonna see even more, dogs and maybe cats, and just again, just stray animals, throughout these communities and villages, and they all belong to everyone. And they also join the festivities, along with everybody else. And what do they bring to the table? Well, they bring joy, they bring smiles, they bring again it's just a completely different experience than we humans bring, but again, we're all in this together, and it's a beautiful thing for me. I love that. I love the fact that the animals, they're not put inside a cage, or basically taken away by animal control or anything like that. No, they get to roam free just like you and everyone else. And the people just take care of them, and they basically behave, because if they don't behave, well, there's consequences. Just like being a human, there's consequences to not behaving. But at the end of the day, it's just such an amazing thing, because a lot of people have a misconception as to that whole situation, and the reality is that, well, you see that they're well fed, well taken care of. They don't bother anyone. They're very friendly, and so on and so forth. So of course, they have those dogs and cats hanging around everywhere, and part of the community. Well, the same goes for people like me. I'm a giant bear type of animal, and so of course I get to roam free, and people, they just embrace the fact that there's like a giant walking bear that's talking to a camera. Sí, vamos. Tu guía. Donde sea. Here, follow her, follow her. Yeah. Dave's hungry.
Like I see somebody grilling something, like I gotta have something.
So as you guys can see right there, that is the giant ring where the rodeo is going to be playing later on in the evening. And you know, there's already, you know, someone on a horse there. I'm sure you guys have already seen, you know, plenty of people on horses, and if you haven't, you will. But again, you know, we're out here in the middle of a rural village. You know, again, even though we're just 30 minutes away from the beach, 30 minutes away from Merida, the city, it's still, you know, again, you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere in a sense, and we're in the middle of the jungle. And so, you know, obviously people out here, you know, they farm, they have rodeos, they ride horses, you know, they live that rural life, you know, which again, you know, if you guys know anything about, you know, rural life, you know, the fun is next level. They really take it to the next level when it's having fun. You know, to me, it's just, it's a really, you know, foreign thing because I come from the city. I'm a city boy, and living out here, I've got to experience more of the village life, you know, small town life. And man, you know, the longer I'm here, the more I want to eventually, you know, buy a plot of land and go out there and join them and live out there in peace and quiet. Now, again, this is a festival, it's a fair, it's you know, they're gonna have a concert, you know, the rodeo, so many things that are going on tonight, and I'm gonna try and show you as much as I can. And so with that said, you know, there's gonna be many vendors, you know, also, you know, selling things like tamales, chalupas, tacos, alcohol, and so on and so forth. Salud, salud.
Diablo.
Ay.
Help me.
Ya tú sabes.
So happy. Ella aquí.
Así lo vas a hacer. Madre. Sí, ahí te estamos buscando ahorita.
Saluda, saluda.
Allá para la banda de todo Yucatán. Saludos. ¿Me van a subir a Facebook, verdad?
Sí, sí, a Facebook, a YouTube, a todo. Dale. Ya eres famosa ya, fíjate.
¿Cómo se llama sus redes? Una pregunta.
José Artiaga.
¿Ah? Diaga.
José Artiaga.
Más oye, maestro.
Sí,
Más oye.
sí, sí.
Hey.
Coach, 20 que malo.
Those bulls were not too happy to have me record them. Scared the crap out of me, literally. So, you know, at some point in the future, you know, me and Christian, that's our plan. Our plan is to find, you know, the best village that we can, you know, find some land, you know, build a home, and yeah, you know, just live, you know, amongst nature, you know, with a small town, a small village, and really get to, you know, enjoy life, you know, on a different scale. And I know that's not for everybody, but that's something that, you know, we really want to, you know, partake in and embrace. But, you know, it's going to take a while for us to get out there. In the meantime, you know, we're just going to be, you know, living in the city and doing the best that we can to, again, save as much money as we can so that we can come out here and eventually join the party full time. And not just the party, but join the peace and the quiet. And there was a bunch of audio here that I really wanted to share with you guys. You know, there was, you know, the guys that were just, you know, talking and, you know, basically fighting amongst themselves over, you know, who brought the rope or who didn't bring the rope, and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, the kids, you know, there were some of the kids, you know, you're going to see later on, you know, they wanted to, you know, have a conversation with me and chat with me and embrace the whole idea that, you know, there was a guy, you know, that's not from there with a camera, basically filming them and, you know, wanting to show, you know, the outsiders, you know, what it really is to live out here. You know, the young kids, you gotta remember, you know, we're living in different times now. And so, you know, most of the young kids, you know, they're fully aware of things like YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. So, you know, when I told them I was a YouTuber, they were just loving it. And it was fun time. It was a great time. But yeah, you know, that's another thing too. Like, as you guys can see there, I'm just like kind of walking about, you know, right there in the middle of the ring. And, you know, there's no security. There's nobody telling me I can't be there or nothing like that. You know, basically it's at your own risk. And again, that's why I love about Mexico. You know, it's not, you know, the whole place is not full of guardrails and, you know, rules and regulations and all this other stuff. And, you know, nah, it's everyone's, it's a free-for-all. And sure, you know, sometimes there's accidents. Sure, sometimes things happen, but that's how you learn. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? No one's, you know, if all of a sudden you get hurt, you know, from riding a horse, or you get hurt from being in the bull ring when the bull is riding around, well, then guess what? You know what I mean? Like, you should have known better. And, you know, no one's going to really, you know, feel sorry for you in that sense of, oh my God, he shouldn't have been in there. No, I mean, you know, they'll take care of you. You know, you got hurt, they're going to take care of you. You know, they'll fix you up, they'll take you to the hospital, they'll do whatever it is, you know, to make sure that you're going to be okay. But that's the thing. It's just a different lifestyle. It's a different kind of life. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I know for a lot of people that are watching some of the scenes that I've been showing you, you might not like it. You know, you might think, you know, whatever it is you're thinking out there. But, you know, this is the reality of how people live, not just here in Mexico and in rural villages, but just all over the world, okay, in one shape, form, or another. And it's, you know, whether you embrace it or not, it's you know, it's up to you. And for me, you know, I love this kind of life. I love the fact that these people, you know, out here, you know, they get to live, you know, as free as humanly possible, and really get to enjoy life. And, you know, basically they police themselves. They take care of themselves. Yeah. Of course, there's police and there's authority figures, you know, that are in town, you know, to make sure, you know, just in case someone gets a little bit too out of hand, well, you know, someone has to come in and kind of like clean up the mess, you know, put them in jail or the drunk tank or what have you. But it's such an uncommon thing that you know, the police are basically there to just, you know, I don't know, just be like security guards, you know, nothing else. And just, you know, you're going to see that they're just, you know, directing traffic, you know, for the parade, or they're directing people where to go, and just so on and so forth. You know, they're there more as public servants. Now, another thing you're probably noticing is that you're seeing that there's a lot of young guys or men or whatever that dress up as women. All right, it's not what you think. All right, out here, it's a completely different animal. You know, basically today's festival, everyone is dressed up as whatever they want to get dressed up as. You know, whether they want to dress up as the Powder Puff Girls or they want to dress up as a dinosaur, it doesn't really matter. And the idea is, you know, to have fun and not take life too seriously. And that's basically it. It doesn't mean anything but that. And by the way, if, you know, you do want, you know, to live a certain lifestyle, again, no one's really gonna bat an eye. You know, it is what it is. You know, it doesn't matter what you like, who you like, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Everything is embraced out here to the fullest.
Hola, ¿qué tiene de pues pochuco? Sí. Puede, ¿tiene tortas? Tortas. Dos tortas, por favor. Sí, para Iván. Dos tortas de pochuco, por favor. ¿Refresco? No, ya tenemos, ya, gracias. pasé por aquí y te olía rico. ¿Cuánto es?
80.
Ok.
Cebolla.
Sí, con todo, por favor. ¿Contigo cobro? Yeah. Muchas gracias.
¿Cuánto es? 80.
Excelente. Perfecto.
Again, no one really cares, what you like or don't like, as long as you're not pushing it on anybody. That's all that really matters. And again, it goes for everything, okay? Not just like certain ideologies or certain ways of life, but just everything in general. It's all about, respect and agreeing to disagree and everything of the sort. So again, you get to live your life however you want to live it. And just, you got to expect everyone else to live their life however they want to live it. And you all got to mutually respect each other, because the minute you don't respect each other, that's when the problems start. And that's why you see, everyone is able to, just keep the peace, because the reality is that, well, everybody respects each other. They don't have to like each other, but they respect each other. And that's like a huge, aspect to life out here and the culture out here that I just love so much. Even when it comes to things like fireworks, believe it or not, again, there's no real rules or regulations as to what you can or can't do. You're gonna see, people just throwing fireworks in the middle of a crowd like idiots. And, sometimes, people get hurt, sometimes they don't. But that's how lessons are learned. And again, if you hurt somebody or you cause any kind of damage, well, then you, the individual, are going to be paying the consequences. It's as simple as that. Trust me. All right. It's you're not going to get far. All right. If you cause any kind of damage or you do any kind of, something, where you're going to have to pay the piper. And again, going back to just like, how people police themselves. Now, the great thing about all this is that most people, they know how to be adults. They know how to behave. They know how to respect each other. And once you know how to do that, well, guess what? If you do something stupid and you cause some sort of harm to somebody in one shape, form, or another, then you're going to be paying the consequences. So now it's, time for the parade. So I'm just going to let you guys, kind of like check it out for yourselves and see how a small town, small village parade takes place, takes hold. So, once everyone has gotten marinated, had a few drinks, had a few tacos, had some fun, enjoyed the parade and all that good stuff, well, now it's time to really, get the party started. And so, as you guys are going to see, there's a little bit of a rodeo that, takes place out here. And so, not just a rodeo, but after this rodeo is done, there's going to be events like a fair. There, as you guys already saw earlier, we saw that there's like a Ferris wheel and other amusement park rides, for the for the kids and for everyone that's involved out here. But off to the other side of the park, they actually set up a giant stage, where they're also going to be having a concert and so on and so forth. So right now, we're basically kind of winding down the video and winding down, our time and adventure here in the village. But even though we're leaving, pretty early, the whole party, has yet to begin. Again, we were just joining the festivities, for the whole marination process, overall. But, this thing goes on through the night, okay? As night comes and it starts to get dark outside, the rodeo starts, and not just the rodeo, but like I was saying earlier, the concert and the fair, more food, more alcohol, more fun, and so on and so forth. And again, this is on a Tuesday, okay? When this was filmed, it was on a Tuesday, and it just goes through the night into the next day. And it's just a part of living life out here. And the people that live out here, they know fully well that Wednesday, most people are probably not going to go to work. They're probably going to still be in their drunken stupor. Most of the town is going to be closed just simply because, well, everyone was gathered here the day before to really enjoy the festivities as a community together. And again, this is not the only time that they do this. They do these events throughout the year, whether it's Christmas or the Day of the Dead, or again, this Mardi Gras type celebration, or whatever celebration, whatever event, whatever it is that they have, they always find a way to just have as much fun as possible and involve the whole community, and everyone is part of the show. So, all right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and hanging out with me and Christian and David and Pedro and basically the whole village of Ixil. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more, you already know what to do. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon, but more important than anything else, please stay awesome. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.